Have you ever found yourself awake at 2 a.m., rubbing your calf, wincing from that sudden, stabbing cramp that seemed to come out of nowhere? You're not alone. Many seniors, just like you, struggle with muscle cramps that seem to creep in when the world is quiet and your body should be at rest. Those nighttime disruptions, that sense of helplessness, the stiff legs in the morning, they become all too familiar. But here's the uplifting news. Something as simple and comforting as the food on your plate might be the key to unlocking stronger muscles and more restful nights. Today, we're going to walk through 3 powerful muscle-supporting foods that can help you prevent leg cramps naturally. And we'll begin with one of the most humble yet mighty foods sitting right in your kitchen, the egg. Let me introduce you to Mrs. Eleanor, a sprightly 72-year-old grandmother of 4 from Mobile, Alabama. Eleanor used to dread bedtime. She said every night felt like a gamble. Sometimes it was my thigh, sometimes the arch of my foot, she told me, but always painful enough to wake me. Her doctor ruled out major issues and simply told her, eat better, hydrate more. Eleanor was puzzled. Eat what exactly, she wondered. That's when she started researching muscle-friendly foods. And one of the first things she added to her routine, 2 softly scrambled eggs every morning. Within weeks, her nighttime cramps went from daily to rare. Why? Let's break it down gently. Eggs may look small, but they are absolute powerhouses, especially for aging muscles. Each large egg contains about 6 grams of complete protein. And by complete, we mean it carries all 9 essential amino acids. These amino acids help repair muscle tissue, reduce fatigue, and strengthen your muscles from the inside out. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia. It makes us more prone to weakness and, yes, cramps. But that's where the protein in eggs steps in, helping maintain what muscle we have and supporting the building of new tissue after activity or injury. Now, you might be wondering, okay, protein helps with muscle, but how does that stop cramps? Well, muscle cramps are often caused by improper nerve signaling or muscle fatigue. And that's where vitamin B12 and choline, both present in eggs, come in. These nutrients support the nervous system, especially the myelin sheath, a sort of insulation for your nerves. A well-functioning nerve system ensures that your muscles receive the right messages at the right time, meaning fewer spasms and surprise cramps. Here's something many seniors aren't told. As we get older, our stomachs produce less acid, and that makes absorbing vitamin B12 from food much harder. That's one reason why B12 deficiency is common in seniors, and why symptoms like tingling, numbness, and leg cramps often go undiagnosed. Eggs offer a gentle, digestible source of B12 without the heaviness of red meat. For vegetarians, they're often the only natural animal-based B12 source that fits their diet. And what about vitamin D? Ah, yes, the sunshine vitamin, essential for absorbing calcium and keeping your muscles and bones in sync. But here's the twist. Many seniors aren't getting enough sunlight. Whether it's mobility issues or simply avoiding the heat, the result is the same: low vitamin D, which leads to muscle weakness and cramps. The yolk of an egg naturally contains vitamin D. While it doesn't provide all your daily needs, it plays an important supporting role. Pairing eggs with other sources like fortified dairy or spending just 15 minutes in morning sunlight can make a world of difference. Let's pause here. Maybe you're asking, but aren't eggs bad for cholesterol? A valid concern, and one that's been re-examined by science in recent years. Studies now show that 6 to 7 eggs per week is safe for most healthy seniors. In fact, replacing processed meats like sausages or bacon with eggs may even be heart healthier. Of course, if you have heart disease or high cholesterol, speak with your doctor. You may be advised to stick to egg whites, which still offer a high dose of protein without the yolk's cholesterol. Let's return to Eleanor. She didn't just eat eggs, she made them her canvas, sometimes boiled with a sprinkle of turmeric, other times poached over spinach, and occasionally folded into a veggie-packed omelet. She wasn't just eating food, she was nourishing her muscles, her nerves, her bones. And what she noticed, if you're someone who's been dealing with nocturnal leg cramps, the kind that strike without warning and leave you breathless, adding eggs to your diet might just be the simplest change that makes the biggest difference. Try having eggs for dinner too. Pair them with sautéed greens or a slice of avocado toast. This evening meal can support overnight muscle repair, which reduces those annoying midnight spasms. And don't forget, eggs are affordable, they're versatile, and for most seniors, they're easy to digest and quick to prepare. So here's a little challenge for you. Tomorrow morning, make yourself a warm, comforting egg dish. Scrambled, hard-boiled, poached, whatever you enjoy most. Pair it with a slice of whole grain toast and a glass of milk or fortified almond milk for added calcium. And just observe. Over time, these small choices may lead to fewer cramps, stronger legs, and better sleep. We'll get to bananas next, but before we do, I'd love to hear from you. Are you already including eggs in your meals? Have you noticed a difference in how your legs feel? Let us know in the comments below. And if this information is helpful, please give this video a like. It helps our channel grow and reach more seniors who need these gentle, health-boosting reminders. And if you haven't yet, now's a great time to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new tip from our team here at Senior Health Thrive. All right, take a deep breath, sit back, and relax. Because up next, we're talking about one of nature's most iconic fruits, the mighty banana. And trust me, it's not just monkey food. For seniors, it's a secret weapon against cramps. Let's move on. Let's take a moment to paint a familiar picture. It's mid-afternoon. You're sitting on the porch watching the breeze dance with the trees. You feel a twitch in your thigh, maybe even a slight cramp starting to form in your calf. You stretch your leg trying to relax it. You drink a bit of water, thinking maybe it's dehydration. But the cramp lingers, or worse, it returns later that night. This was Mr. Harold's routine. Harold is 79, a retired train conductor from Indiana, a strong man with stories in his bones. But in recent years, he found himself hesitating to go for walks, worried that halfway through, his legs would betray him. I thought it was just age, he said. Turns out it was missing something in my diet, something as simple as potassium. That's where bananas come in. You've probably heard before that bananas are good for cramps, but let's gently unwrap the why in a way that's easy to understand and even easier to act on. You see, bananas are one of the richest natural sources of potassium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in muscle contractions, nerve function, and fluid balance. One medium banana gives you around 420 milligrams of potassium, which is about 12% of what you need each day. Potassium is like a conductor, guiding electrical signals between your nerves and muscles. Without enough of it, your muscles can misfire, contracting when they shouldn't, refusing to relax, and leading to those painful spasms we all dread. So what happens when potassium gets low? It's called hypokalemia, and its symptoms include muscle weakness, cramps, fatigue, and even heart palpitations in more serious cases. And here's something that may surprise you. Seniors are more likely to have low potassium, not just from diet, but also from medications like diuretics, which are often prescribed for blood pressure or heart issues. These medications can flush out potassium, leaving your muscles more vulnerable than you realize. But potassium isn't working alone in bananas. There's also magnesium, about 32 milligrams per banana, which supports muscle relaxation and prevents sudden contractions. Let me explain this another way. Muscle cramps happen when muscles contract and don't release properly. Magnesium helps them relax. Potassium helps them contract the right way. Together, they create balance. Without one, the system starts to break down. And what's more, bananas have natural carbohydrates and water content, a combination that supports hydration, another critical factor for muscle function. Do you ever notice more leg cramps during hot weather or after even mild physical activity? That's often due to fluid and electrolyte loss, something bananas can help you bounce back from. Now let's go back to Mr. Harold. His doctor recommended he eat one banana each morning and drink a full glass of water with it. Simple, right? Within a few weeks, he started to feel a difference. He could take his evening strolls without stopping, and the dreaded nighttime cramps, fewer, softer, sometimes not at all. And this wasn't just luck, it was nutrition working with his body. Bananas also contain something many people don't realize, vitamin B6. One banana has about 30% of your daily need. Why is this important? B6 supports nerve function. It helps your body make neurotransmitters, the little messengers that allow your brain to tell your muscles what to do. With low B6, those messages can get garbled, leading to misfires, spasms, and cramps. It also helps your muscles recover after activity, reduce inflammation, and increase oxygen flow by improving red blood cell production. In fact, a 2018 study showed that seniors with low vitamin B6 levels experience more frequent leg cramps and nerve pain, particularly those with conditions like diabetes or arthritis. So if you're someone who occasionally feels tingling in your legs, or a burning sensation in your feet at night, that could be a sign your nerves are asking for help. And bananas just might be part of the answer. Let me ask you something. Have you ever eaten a banana before bed? If not, try it. About 1 to 2 hours before sleep, A banana can provide a gentle stream of magnesium and potassium, relaxing your muscles, supporting your nerves, and helping your body wind down for rest. Think of it as a natural, edible sleep aid without the side effects. And here's a little trick. Pair that banana with a handful of nuts or a spoonful of peanut butter. The combination of carbs, magnesium, and protein supports slow digestion, giving you lasting benefits throughout the night. Let's pause for a second and address a common concern. What if you have diabetes? Can you still enjoy bananas? Absolutely, but with mindfulness. Bananas have natural sugar, yes, but when you pair them with fiber or protein, like yogurt, oats, or nuts, they digest more slowly and help keep your blood sugar stable. If you're worried, start with half a banana or choose a smaller ripe banana. These are easier on your blood sugar and still provide a meaningful potassium boost. You see, for many seniors, cramps aren't just a nuisance. They're a signal, a whisper from your body saying, I need a little help. And often, that help isn't in a pill bottle, it's in the grocery aisle. So here's a little idea for tomorrow's breakfast. Slice a banana over a bowl of warm oatmeal. Add a sprinkle of flaxseed and a drizzle of almond butter. It's a cramp-fighting, nerve-soothing, senior-strong meal you can look forward to every day. And if nighttime cramps are your challenge, consider making that banana part of your evening snack. You'll be surprised how such a small yellow fruit can make such a big impact on your nights, your walks, your energy, and your confidence. Before we move on to the final food, nuts and seeds, I'd love to know, have bananas helped you with leg cramps? How do you usually enjoy them? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one, and your story might help someone else watching today. And if this video has brought value to your day, please tap that like button. It truly helps more seniors discover our content. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next life-changing health tip here on Senior Health Thrive. All right, take a stretch, wiggle your toes. Now let's keep going, because up next is a crunchy little secret you might already have in your kitchen. Let's talk about nuts and seeds, tiny powerhouses for muscle strength and cramp prevention. Now imagine this, it's a peaceful evening. You're curled up in your favorite armchair with a warm cup of tea, maybe a gentle breeze drifting through the curtains. You're content until it hits, a sharp, sudden jolt in your calf. You grab your leg, rub it, breathe through the pain. You wonder, why now? I haven't even done anything strenuous today. This was a nightly routine for Margaret, age 76, from Oregon, a retired music teacher with a love for gardening and a growing frustration with frequent nighttime leg cramps. I thought I was doing everything right, she shared. I drank water. I walked daily. I stretched, but the cramps kept coming. It wasn't until a friend recommended she add a small handful of nuts to her routine, specifically in the evening, that she saw a change. Let's unpack why something so small, so often overlooked, can make such a big difference. Nuts and seeds are nature's multivitamin. They're compact, powerful, and packed with magnesium, potassium, healthy fats, and protein, each one playing a vital role in keeping your muscles relaxed and cramp-free. Let's start with magnesium, because for many seniors, this is the missing piece of the puzzle. Magnesium is responsible for over 300 bodily processes, but one of the most important is this: it helps your muscles relax after they contract. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can cramp up. Think of it like a door that slams shut but doesn't reopen. That's what a cramp is, your muscle tightening and refusing to release. Many seniors are magnesium deficient without knowing it. Why? Aging reduces magnesium absorption. Medications like diuretics or proton pump inhibitors can deplete it. Dietary changes, less whole foods, more processed meals, mean fewer natural sources of magnesium. But here's where nuts and seeds come in, like a gentle helping hand. Let's look at the numbers. Pumpkin seeds, 168 milligrams of magnesium in just 1 ounce, 40% of your daily needs. Almonds, 77 milligrams per ounce. Cashews, 74 milligrams per ounce. Even a small handful can be the difference between a restless night and a restful one. But magnesium isn't the only gift these little power foods offer. They also bring potassium. Yes, the same muscle-supporting mineral we just talked about with bananas. Take pistachios, for example. 1 ounce contains nearly 290 milligrams of potassium. Almonds and cashews follow closely behind. Together, magnesium and potassium help your muscles contract and release smoothly, preventing those unwanted spasms that catch you off guard in the middle of the night or when you're out for a simple stroll. Let me tell you about Robert, age 81, a former carpenter from Ohio. He loved working with his hands, but after retirement, leg cramps started interfering with his daily walks. I'd get about halfway around the block and have to stop. It was embarrassing. His doctor suggested a supplement, But Robert wanted a food-first approach. He began eating a handful of almonds mid-morning and sprinkling flaxseed on his oatmeal. Within weeks, his stamina improved. The cramps faded. He didn't just feel better, he moved better. But there's more to the story. These foods also support circulation. Let's talk about healthy fats, the good kind. Nuts and seeds are rich in omega-3s and monounsaturated fats, which help improve blood flow. And when blood flows freely, your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients, making them less likely to cramp up. Here's how. Walnuts are full of omega-3s, which fight inflammation. Almonds and cashews improve circulation with heart-friendly fats. Flax and chia seeds boost nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels. Poor circulation is a major cause of leg cramps in older adults, especially those who sit for long periods or experience cold feet or numbness. So by eating the right fats, you're not just easing cramps, you're fueling your entire circulatory system. Let's answer a question we hear often. What about the calories in nuts? Yes, nuts are calorie dense, but you don't need a lot. In fact, just 1 ounce a day, that's about 20 almonds or 2 tablespoons of seeds, is enough to support muscle function without tipping the scale. And it's not just about what you eat, it's when you eat it. Here are the best times to enjoy nuts and seeds. With meals, helps absorb fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin D and E. Before bed, keeps muscles relaxed during sleep, reducing cramps. After physical activity, replenishes lost electrolytes and supports muscle repair. Want something simple to try tonight? How about this? Mix 10 almonds with 10 walnut halves, add a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds, and enjoy with a warm cup of herbal tea. It's a cramp-fighting, circulation-boosting snack that also calms your nerves. Or maybe try a spoonful of chia seeds stirred into yogurt or flax seeds mixed into your morning cereal. It's small steps like these, consistently taken, that lead to better nights and better days. Now you might be wondering, are there any risks? That's a wise question. Here are a few quick tips. Stick to unsalted nuts. Salted varieties can increase sodium, which may dehydrate you. Watch for allergies. If you're sensitive to nuts, seeds like sunflower, flax, or chia are excellent alternatives. Digestive issues? Soaking almonds overnight can make them easier on the stomach. Kidney concerns? Check with your doctor if you're on a potassium-restricted diet. But for most older adults, nuts and seeds are a safe, simple, and incredibly effective way to keep leg cramps at bay. Let's go back to Margaret, our music teacher. Now every night, after dinner, she eats a mix of cashews and dried cherries. She says it's her muscle melody, a snack that hits the right notes. And in her words, my legs don't sing the blues anymore. So here's your next step. Today or tomorrow, pick up a few of the following: almonds, pumpkin seeds, walnuts, chia, or flax seeds. Store them in a small jar or snack bag and keep them within easy reach. Add them to your oatmeal, salad, or simply eat them as a snack and watch how your legs thank you. We've talked about eggs, bananas, and nuts and seeds, each one a powerful ally for your muscles, your nerves, your circulation, and your sleep. They're not exotic, they're not expensive, they're not hard to find. They're simple foods with extraordinary benefits, especially for seniors who want to stay strong, mobile, and pain-free. If you've made it this far, thank you. Your health matters, your comfort matters, and your choices, even the small ones, can make a big difference. We'd love to hear your story. Which of these foods are already in your routine? Have they helped with your leg cramps? Drop a comment below. Your journey may inspire someone else. And don't forget, if this video brought you value, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll always be first to hear the next tip from Senior Health Thrive. Until next time, stay well, stay nourished, and stay moving, because you deserve nights without cramps and days full of strength, less cramping, better energy, a calmer night's sleep.